Well, we're just days away from New Year's Eve, and it's that time of the year where we start talking about New Year's resolutions and what we're going to achieve over the next 12 months or over the coming year. What I thought I'd do is put together a quick video where I'll focus on the top 3 things that I think are important to focus on when it comes to finances and making sure that you set yourself up for a great year ahead. Number one is inputs. It's focusing on things that you are in control of. These are different to outputs. So an example of this might be if you're looking at the stock market, inputs would be investing a certain amount of money from your budget each week, each fortnight, each month, or even if it's just once a year, it's a commitment to what you're putting in rather than focusing on what you're going to take out, meaning the return you're going to drive. And the reason for that is you're not in any control of the outputs. The inputs, however, should be within your control. So in a stock market example or even a savings example, it would be how much am I going to save? How much am I going to continue to put away? How much are going to tip into my stock market investment? Maybe it's from a real estate point of view, I'm going to go and buy a investment property. That's an input and something that you're in control of. How much money you're going to make in that investment property or how much equity you're going to drive is something you're out of control of. That's an output. So it's focusing on the inputs. It might be around starting an online business or a YouTube channel as an example. It might be the input is committing to putting a video up once a week as an example. Totally different to the number of subscribers that you're going to have. Again, you're not in control of that. Tip number two is focusing on areas that you're going to commit to. That could be learning a new skill. That could be going and starting a new business or trying to drive an additional revenue stream. In relation to learning a new skill, it might be learning how to invest using a certain strategy in the stock market. It's a commitment to a focus area or to a business. It's something you're going to invest time into and not split time across. I think it's really important that whatever strategy it is that you're going to look to or your skill you're going to go and develop is to focus on that and really put all of your effort into it. Tip number three is things to stay away from, things to avoid. And for me, this is getting distracted. It's staying away from jumping from one shiny thing to another. It's staying away from moving from what's the latest craze, seeing if that works, dipping your toe in, not fully committing to it, and then jumping into something else. It could also be something that you do really enjoy, but not over investing in. So for me, that's day trading. I love day trading. I've had a little bit of success with it, but I also know that it's something that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. And it's not something I can commit to. So it's having a really small amount of money or a really small amount of defined time allocated to it. So it fills my cup, so to speak, but it also doesn't distract me from the other things that are really going to turn the wheel for me. So they're my 3 top tips for the year ahead. It's number 1, what are the inputs that you're going to focus on? What are the things that you are in control of that are going to help you be successful? Number 2, what are you going to focus on? What are your key focus areas, your key commitments for the year ahead that you're going to invest time, effort, money, whatever it is for you into? And tip number 3, what are the things that you're going to stay away from that are only going to distract you, that are only going to pull you away from your commitments and things that you're going to be successful to, but also limiting the time to the things that maybe you do really want, you do really enjoy, making sure you do get some of that so you're not starving yourself, but you're also not distracting you from what's really important for the 12 months ahead. Hope these things are helpful. I hope the next 12 months is extremely successful for you and look forward to chatting with you in the next video.